Woodland Spy is one of the best combo decks in Pauper. And today we get off to a pretty good amount of turn 2 wins. We have some great fun with the deck. Enjoy. Pauper Woodland Spy coming in with some heat right now. This hand is close. I just need a way to find a land and then I win. Why wouldn't I keep this? All right. I mean, again, it's one of those things where like 2/3 of the condition are met. So I just need to find the other piece, especially with the Dregscape in hand. It's fine. Okay, so you investigate. Yeah. That's not what we're looking for. Okay. I think we're gonna pass through. We can drop the Dregscape Zombie. They pretty much know what we're on. The big fear is like if they have some type of discard outlet to get the prevention going. Oh, okay. They're just playing. Okay. All right. This is about to get bad real fast. There it is. Okay. And I think I just win. Let's just count this out properly. So we go Lotus Petal, Dark Ritual. Dark Ritual, that's 5 mana. Then we go Wild Cantor, which is like 5 mana. Then we go Generous Ent, which is 4 to get our land. Play the land. The land doesn't do anything. Then I think we have exactly enough. Yeah, I think we have exactly enough. Load it. So Dark Ritual here. I think we have exactly enough. So we're gonna make this into green. Play a Wild Cantor. Right? This turns into black. We go Dark Ritual. Dark Ritual. Generous Ent to Forest Cycle. The Haunted Mire. Play the Haunted Mire. Songs of the Damned. For 3. Then we Balustrade Spy. Yeah, perfect. Wow. Okay. Ooh, wow. We found the win. Okay, so yeah, mill ourselves out. Exactly enough. Ooh, exactly enough. Dregscape Zombie. Dregscape Zombie. Then what we do is we bring back the Dread Return, targeting Lotleth Giants at the bottom. 1, 2, 3. Woo! All right. That was it. That was it right there. That was a lot of mental stress there. Okay, so some type of affinity. So it's gonna be Ingot Chewers. I think, you know, they could bring in the blue against us, but Ingot Chewers is the plan. And really, the question is, do I believe that I want to race them or do I want to grind them? I think this is going to be I want to race them. So we kind of board how we usually do here. Submit. This is going to be some type of affinity. It could be, if it's like white mid-range, we could get just screwed out of nowhere with a prismatic, just blocking out like all black damage. So that's something to consider as well, but I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be okay here. So let's get back to our turn here. And then on our turn, what can we do? What can we do on our turn? We don't have a way to get a land. Play anything really. I think I have to mull this. It's a ton of mana. A lot of our cards are dead though, without a land. Like it's like the last, it was at least like free mana, but this I think, especially because we're on the draw. I'm like, I feel better about this. I'll keep this and drop the Wild Cantor. I'll keep the Cabal Ritual because I have like a Wild Cantor. And then I can Simian Spirit Guide. So I'll do this, yeah. So I'm done there. And then I get to draw. Now, obviously, if I draw the land, things become a lot different. So I think what we'll do is we'll exile Simian Spirit Guide, and then we just have to go through our deck a bit here. The land grant is fantastic. Dread Return in the yard. The land grant is actually fantastic here. That puts a total of 4 cards into our yard for the Cabal Ritual, which is great. Unfortunately, not a lot of creatures. But we do get the land to play out our Wild Cantor if we need to here. So they know based off our head, we're not exactly winning next turn. So yeah, they can pretty safely just play things out. This doesn't give them Counterspell. The mana leak, I should say, for artifacts. Doesn't give them that. They might be going for like a more life gain situation anyway. Okay, so they'll draw 2 cards, and I'll just play out Wild Cantors. Wondering if this is enough, actually. If I go Wild Cantor for black, that gives me 3. I can then 1, 2, 3. Yo, I think I actually exactly win again. Yo, the turn 2 twice. Okay, yeah, wait, let me count that again. Wild Cantor. That gives me 2 here. I cast Songs of the Damned for black, which gives me 3. These are the 3 creatures. Then I use 2 of that for Cabal Ritual because I have 7. That gives me 6 for Balustrade Spy. Holy, what a crazy deck once it gets going. Let's go. Let's not mess this up mana-wise. So let's get red. Play the Wild Cantor with the red. Holy, what a deck. What a deck. The hands have been absolutely insane. We're going to Balustrade. Woo! All right. All right, we got there. We got there. Opponent not too happy about this one. They are not too happy about this one. All right, and then we bring back Dregscape Zombie. We bring back Dregscape Zombie. And then we play the Dread Return, targeting the Lotleth Giant. Ooh, the turn 2 win is insane. All right. Beauty. All right, game 2. Let's do it. Queuing into another game. We're on the play. Can we get the turn 1 win? Does not look like it. This hand is pretty sus. We're going to mull this. Okay. This is better. I can drop the Manamorphose. Yeah. So drop the Manamorphose. So in this case, I feel like I'm technically supposed to Street Wraith first, because even though I can't Troll of Khazad, like if I draw the land, I won't be able to Troll of Khazad-dûm. But what I'm thinking is, then I won't have to use the Lotus Petal to kind of get a land. I could potentially use Lotus Petal for Faithless Looting or a free mana. So maybe just cycle to grab a land here. I think that might just be better. Cycle Street Wraith. Opponent might be thinking that, oh, yo, playing Cycle Storm. Get it done here. Balustrade Spy does help. That does help. I'll cast this. So this essentially makes Faithless Looting dead in our hand. But it's kind of just the truth of the matter here. Kind of just what we have to do to get the ball rolling. So at this point, it's just about mana, and mana is a lot easier to come by in this deck. Generally speaking, it's a lot easier to come by. Yeah. So Island, Tinder Wall is nice. I will say that Tinder Wall is good in terms of like generating red mana. Next turn I win. No, I don't win next turn. If I draw like a Simian Spirit Guide or something next turn I win. Yeah. But it is a blue deck. So it's a blue deck because you're playing Brainstorm. So I have to be wary of like Force Spike, straight up counter spell. A lot of problematic things. We might not get this game 1. I think it may just pay off to be greedy here. But we'll see, especially just because we don't really have the tools necessary. We go so all in. Until no. Okay. Oh no. Okay. Thought they were passing through their whole turn. Okay, so Force Spike, Spell Pierce still a thing. But I think if we have the option, we just go for it. I think that's probably the correct thing to do. So let's sack this for red. Better now than not, I think. Songs is nice. I could drop Destroy the Evidence and Cantor. No. Hold on. My mana's a little awkward here. My mana's actually like mad awkward here. Hold on. We have 2 creatures in there. Actually 3 creatures in there already. So I could drop Tinder Wall, Destroy the Evidence. That's 4 creatures in there. I Wild Cantor, 5 creatures in there. I mean, that's enough to win. I can play around a Force Spike. Roughly. Okay. Yeah, I can play around a Force Spike. Maybe see if I can just pull out the Dark Ritual right now. That way, if there's a Spell Pierce involved, we can just get that out of the way. Let's see if I can't steal this game here. Sacrifice for black. Let's go Songs of the Damned. 5 creatures in yard. Right. Again, I can play around this pretty well. Sure. Yep, so 5 creatures. This gives me exactly enough to go off, and they don't know that. They have to force me to have it, which is kind of nice. I was able to kind of go off. So that's good. We were able to kind of steal that game 1. I think we got a little lucky there. So they'll see how our combo works here. Dregscape. And then what we'll do is, yeah, they kind of see the writing on the wall. So they know how this works. Ooh, I will say, getting that steal right there, I think we may end up grinding this deck out. I think that's pretty fair to do. So I think what we can do is shave the Manamorphoses, and then maybe like, I don't know if I want to get rid of Faithless Looting, honestly. We do need 2 lands. Brought in 3 cards. Maybe we go 1 Cabal Ritual, 1 Wild Cantor. That's 1 less creature, though. And then, how do I usually board in these situations? Is it literally just Cabals go away? I don't know how I want to grind them out. I don't think it's Faithless. I don't think we're supposed to get rid of Faithless Looting. I also, like, I'm already iffy about getting rid of one of the creatures, too, so I think it's better. I think it's better to grind this deck out, honestly. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. Let's see. In terms of this hand, it's not terrible. I'll keep this. It gets me one of my lands. I could get the red source, then I could Street Wraith Faithless Looting into a way to get another. Faithless Looting also helps me get rid of like copies here, so it's not bad. Opponent mulls, which is good. Probably means they found a counterspell though. So yeah, so we'll cycle Street Wraith here. Right? Simian Spirit Guide is kind of nice. We'll cast Land Grant. Get a Wooded Ridgeline. The Wooded Ridgeline. So if I'm really desperate, I can go Simian Spirit Guide into Pyroblast. It's really not a good line. Truthfully, it's really not a good line. They actually, honestly, they get a lot of value by countering that Land Grant. Based on my hand. If they had the Spell Pierce, it was worth it. I don't know if my opponent knows that part of the cost of the Land Grant is revealing your hand. So they would already know. Yeah, see, I don't know how I beat that. I don't know how I beat that. I can't even I can't even play out like a Generous Ent. I actually don't know how I beat that. They're always just gonna hold up a 1. I guess they just mull to it. That's the tough bit. Do I just play the Ingot Chewers and play around counter magic? Like, actually? Maybe. Or do I just play Haunting Misery? Honestly, is it just Pyroblast Haunting Misery? Maybe it's Pyroblast Haunting Misery. Maybe I dropped the Lotleth package. Like straight up just drop the Troll package. Right. Okay, here's my 5-head play. I'm going to drop the Troll package altogether. And just bring in 4 Pyroblast. And that way, if I go off with the Haunting Misery... I need one more. Yeah, that's what I was wondering. I can go off with the Haunting Misery, grind them out here, protect it, and then that way, as part of the cost of Haunting Misery, the artifact doesn't really matter to me. This gives me one of my lands. I think I just have to try this. Like, I have Faithless Looting. I think I just have to try this. I have Faithless Looting to like dig through my deck here and remove a copy of Destroy the Evidence. So, let's see what our opponent's doing here. Our opponent is... They mulligan once. Maybe this is too 5-head. I might be like deking myself out here. We'll see. I might actually be deking myself out here. So, they get still even on resources here. So we play that pass. Fortunately, we don't have SSG into something here. Don't have the Simian into something. So we play the island. Or they play the island, sorry. Double Haunting Misery is not what I want to see. We're going to Faithless Looting. This gets countered, it gets countered. That's kind of nice. We'll drop a Destroy the Evidence and probably a Haunting Misery. And pass the turn. Perfect. So next turn we can play out another land. And hold up double Pyroblast. And once we have our black source, we're in a much better spot. But that also means, okay, we kind of have the win condition assembled in our hand, but we need a metric ton of mana. Like truly a metric ton of mana. Because if I'm going to go off with Haunting Misery, Destroy the Evidence, 8 mana is tough with a hand like this. 8 mana is truly tough with a hand like this. Right, more than happy with just taking the 3 here. Probably I just want to make sure that's gone. It's like one more piece of deck thinning, like one less card for me to deal with here. Do they brainstorm? I mean, they already brainstormed to set it up. Yeah, deep analysis of the card they draw. They'll mental note themselves. They dropped a Cryptic Serpent, which is kind of nice. Go 2 lands. Sectile Aberration's coming at me for 3. At least it's not like life gain that I need to worry about. At least it's not life gain. Okay. Tinder Wall. I'll take Tinder Wall. Take Tinder Wall. And pass right through. So next turn, you know, I have access to 6 mana, right? On their end step, I could get maybe a little tricky. On their combat, I might even just throw a Pyroblast at this Insectile Aberration. Actually, I'll take the hit, right? Because I'm not losing to it just yet. And then try and counter like a Tolarian Terror or something like that. Tolarian Terror costs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Still, it is that reduced 1. Yep, you can deep analysis all you need to do. Yep. So on their end step, I'll try and kill it. I'll take the 3 here. On a pressure spot. Play 1 Tolarian Terror. They're worried about tapping out here. Okay, so I will attempt to kill this. This kind of slows down their clock a bit. It kind of just buys me a turn in terms of damage if I need to get there. But I still have a Pyroblast. I wouldn't be doing this. Like, truthfully, I would not be doing this if I had only 1 Pyroblast. Okay, so now we have access to 7. I don't want to play the Dregscape Zombie. But we're close. So ideally, we have 9 mana because 8 is to go off. Obviously, if they tap out, I'm just going to do it at 8 mana. But at least with 9, I can hold up a counter spell. So let that resolve. That is fine. Yeah, I have to be aware of the counter spell. That's really... if I draw like some type of way to get 2 mana or something, then I'm in a good spot here. I just win. Alright, Wild Cantor isn't that, but it's a step in the right direction. It's kind of unfortunate. I can't really force the Faithless Looting either, because that's not a good idea. Fortunately, I can't force the Faithless Looting. That was also incorrect, actually. I should have used the Haunted Mire to cast that, because now in order to get red, I have to pop a mana source. Bit of a misplay, bit of a misplay. I was thinking in my head, I already counted it off as like, oh, I can make it. I can make the mana, but not the way, it's not optimal. It's not optimal. It's fine. So I'm at 4, staring down at probably 2+ counter spells. That last turn was a big opening for me. But I did get to steal game 1. But, I mean, I lost game 2, so let's see. As quick as they rise, they might fall just as quick. Let's see. 2 mana source here. It's not a 2 mana source. I think I have to Faithless Looting, honestly. If I want to try and win, it has to be here, and I have to Faithless Looting. I could chump, though. I could chump. Chumping is an option. Chumping is an option. Where does that get me, though? Nowhere. Let's go. Truly nowhere. Let's go black. Green. Red. Faithless Looting. Can still make either way. Flash this back. I don't think I go for it. They definitely have it. But like, what does this end really do for me? Because I don't have the line regardless. Because in this case, if I still had the regular line, I would have been able to, well, I wouldn't have been able to win. I had Dregscape Zombie, so that does complicate it there. I don't know. Maybe I didn't board that right, but all right, GG's. Lotleth Spy back at it. The 5-0 dream is gone, but doesn't mean we still can't make this league a little positive here. So we can get our land here, but one of our cards are dead. Yeah, I think we can just Nat Mulligan a little better here. I mean, just a way to get mana and we win. Just a way to get mana and we win. Let's just pass right through. Let's just pass right through. I want to get Swamp. Get Swamp, eh? Oh, Thoughtseize Bug. Thoughtseize Bug. Okay. Okay. Hopefully this is like mono black or something. Truly. Hopefully this is like mono black. It seems like mono black. In which case I have to race like Gray Merchant. That's great. Do I win here? But I get some stuff. One, two, one. So 1, 2, 3. I guess I do win here. 1, 2, 3. 5, 6. Just get some more, I guess. Because I probably want more in case they have a removal spell. So that's important there. So I do win here. What's this? Get black. Dark Ritual. Dark Ritual. Then we go... Doesn't really matter. I can still Cabal Ritual. I can still Balustrade Spy and Cabal Ritual. I'll do that after. Yeah, so we Balustrade Spy. We mill ourselves out. Is this Gardens? Why is it asking me for order? I'm wondering if this is Gardens. Black. So we'll Cabal Ritual. Don't want to fall for the removal spell. Yep. So now, based on this, let's just bring this out here. Dregscape Zombie. Dregscape Zombie. This is just generally a bad matchup. Just an awful matchup. If this is Gardens. If this is Gardens. And they're just like playing me hard here. Sure. Right. And then Dregscape Zombie. And then what we do is we cast Dread Return targeting Lotleth Giant. We go 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Played around the removal spell 2. Don't want to get too greedy. Managed to get the game 1. Feels pretty good. Unless they have some... I mean, it's Pauper. They don't have anything at instant speed that could really kind of get us here. But it's... I don't know. It's mono black or it's Gardens. Regardless, I think we're going to board the same way. And just, you know, kind of do the classic here. So the Cabals... Oh, no. Hold on. Okay. Run it like that. If they have Faerie... If they have Faerie, we gotta go Haunting Misery. What's nice is I am able to kind of bring in more creatures post board. Let's see here. Let's see what happens here. Opponent needs to get back to us. Opponent needs to get back. 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 Get back. Opponent needs to get back. Come on. Let's go. I think in game 2 here, really going to be looking to... I think we have to... It's just like a race. Like, that's why I'm kind of wondering if we should be just bringing in the Haunted Mire. But I don't know. I'm hoping that they're just confused, but... You know, they've like never seen the combo before or something, but... Alright. This one isn't... terrible. It's just not ideal, but it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. All right, Brett. Make it happen. Make it happen. Make it happen. Let's see, Swamp. Duress is really unfortunate. That takes our land grant. Yeah, Duress really sucks. That takes our land grant. But that's what you got. It's what you got to work with, I guess. That's fine. I was thinking like this deck is like 2 cards away, 1 or 2 cards away from being able to be played on MTGO, just being green and black. But it wouldn't really solve this problem. You're still gonna get thinged. Ooh, this is gonna be interesting. Okay, all right. It's not impossible. It's not impossible. Oh, it's Gardens. Okay, yeah, that's what I was thinking. All right, pass right through. This allows us to put the Dregscape Zombie in there, which I think is probably just better, right? Like if I don't want to open myself up to interaction immediately, that gaining life is also going to be a problem. Let's see here. Let's see here. All right, pass right through here. Yeah, we're just gonna pass right through again. Now we're gonna put the Dread Return in there. We're just hoping to draw something here. Just need a way to find a land, and I think I can get there. Because we can go Lotus Petal. Just need a way to find a land. Yep, draw 2 cards and at least just create a map token. Let's not create a thing. Yeah. They're gonna take my Destroy the Evidence. Oh, they're gonna take my Destroy the Evidence. Actually, I could see not. I could see taking Dark Ritual too. Yeah, well, there's that too. Yeah, that's completely fair. That's one way to do it. The duresses are good. The duresses are good. This is gonna... Maybe I should have just exposed it out. Like, maybe I should have just played it out so it doesn't get duressed. Because now I have multiple problems now. Where... Yeah, now I have multiple problems where my mana is very hard to use. In conjunction here. So with all this. So Ichor Wellspring... comes out. Okay, opponent. Map. Explores. Cast Down enters revealed. Okay, Cast Down gets put into hand. I'm not exactly winning this turn, and I'm gonna be winning without... well, I kind of need to win with, thing now. Now that the Dread Returns in the yard, I kind of need to win with Balustrade Spy because I need 4 creatures to get around the... Okay, this is getting absolutely ridiculous. I'm not winning. I'm not winning. This is just a terrible matchup. Truly, I think I just need to run it back. It might not be worth running all this interaction and just force them to have it. Truly, it might be good to just force them to have it. And it's better that we just play a succinct plan and then just win or something. Let's see. I could be wrong. It's just a miserable matchup, and maybe we're just forced to kind of play into it a bit. But I don't know. There's a dead card in hand. I'm not on the draw. Frankly, doesn't do a lot. Okay. All right. Maybe. Let's try it. Let's try it. Bruh. All right. On the play against one less card. It's just like, okay, all right, GG's, fine. You didn't have it one game, you had it the other. The triple duress, fair. Okay, all right, GG's. These next set of games can be a little bit better. That was if we can't bring them back. Yeah, we got a mulligan this hand. There's a lot of dead cards in this hand. Mulligan that one. Keep this one, I guess. We'll drop a Tinder Wall. Drop a Tinder Wall. Right, at least we're on the play. We're gonna exile. We're going to Swamp Cycle. Grab a Haunted Mire. Cycle Street Wraith, pass. What should I really be playing against? Gates. Okay. Mainboard, counter spells. Let's just develop our mana as much as possible. Because if they don't have counter spell, I don't know. It's really just, will they make a mistake and not have counter spell? Because, I can create a bunch of mana here by the looks of things. I don't really want to use that Lotus Petal if I don't have to, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Okay. Passes right through into their turn. And they just pass. My fear is that they have counterspell right now, and I don't have a good way to kind of deal with it, which is kind of annoying. Tinder Wall comes out. If they counterspell this, that means they have another one, and they're just like so far ahead. They're just so far ahead because having 2 counterspell, like stopping my mana there, and then me having to work with Faithless Looting is really unfortunate. So let's see what they do here. Just counterspell. Yeah, this is a big problem. This is a big problem. So we're gonna cast this. I think I'm kind of have to. Yeah, we'll drop that and then drop the SSG just for another creature in the yard. And then we have to pass. That's not looking good. We were able to dig a little deeper, which is nice, but ooh, the Gates matchup. Ooh, the Gates matchup. Okay. Okay. We just kind of have to play this out. Kind of just have to play this out for the sake of mana. I mean, we can enable this Cabal Ritual, but we do need a way to win. We do need a way to win the game. They just have constant answers. They just have constant answers. Holy, holy. I think I'm gonna get a little desperate here. Let's go black, green, I guess. Yeah, I was like, maybe we draw into something here. But we'll pass through. It's not the end of the world. It's just like not really that favored right now. Yeah, they can just keep gating that. Okay, so we have a way to win the game. I just need a way to produce 1 more mana. Yeah, I just need a way to produce 1 more mana. Brainstorm doesn't help our situation right now. Yep, will they cycle? Yeah, Lorien revealed. We'll shuffle some cards away. They'll grab an island. So, they found a card they wanted here. And if they have the counterspell, then we'll just play into it. Let's see what happens. So they activate the Dawnbringer Cleric. Okay. What's it going to be? Probably not 2 life. It's probably going to be exile like looting. I don't even know. All right. All right. Like I don't even know. There's just, yeah, that's correct. That is the correct thing to do. This matchup is absolutely like flawless. They're gonna bring in so many good pieces of hate here, and I don't even know what I'm supposed to do. I truly don't know what I'm supposed to do. Is it just like Cabal, Cantor, then take out this, bring in Haunting Miseries, and then Manamorphose? Bruh. 2 Cantors, I guess. I don't know. Play it like this. I'm gonna take out the package altogether. Just getting burned. Trying something new. We will... No, we can do better than this. This sucks. It might have to be it. Okay, might have to be it. So play this. We'll get our red-green source, I guess. If we draw our Faithless Looting, we want that. Then we can play Tinder Wall, or no, we get our black-green source. Oh, I don't want to use that, actually. What am I doing? So it doesn't really matter. We'll get our... Yeah, okay. Yeah, I guess I'm stuck in. Yeah, just forgetting that that's swamp cycling. Okay. If it was an Ent, we would have been fine. Preordain comes in. Okay, let's go to next here. Balustrade Spy is a good step forward, but we do need the other land. So that's just a total of 7 mana required to go off. They do have they are going to just have like counterspell here. Let's keep developing our mana, which is good. I mean, next turn we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One more, and then we kind of just have enough to go off. But we also need the mana for that. Our mana is really awkward too. I need 3 black. I can produce 2. Song of the Damned is something, but it's not what I'm looking for. Not right now. It does kind of work though. It does like kind of solve the issue. Not really. Like I need a Pyroblast. I need a Pyroblast because I can play around. I guess I could have gone off last turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I Songs of the Damned, but I can't play around counterspell. Yeah, see, that's the idea. I found my land, which is nice. So now I can truly go off, but I can play around Spell Pierce at most. Right now, I can't actually get around like complete counterspell, which is the bad part. Yep, they're just gonna ramp from there. That is not great. That just means being able to hold up more. So until I can find a Pyroblast, it is slim pickings from here. Basilisk Gate, yep. So there's their clock. There's their clock. Let's see how this ends up here. See what happens. Okay, Lotus Petal is still like, it's still a step in the right direction, but again, it's not exactly what I'm looking for. So I'll play this, maybe get them to like bring in, you know, the enchantment in against it, the O-ring effect. And then I can, the problem is the lifelink. Like actually the problem is truly the lifelink right now. So that thing, it's getting +X+X. It's not just +X+O. It might just be impossible, honestly. After like one swing, I brought in like Pyroblast. I took out a bunch of creatures, so might be near impossible based on what's happening. All right, opponent, what do you want to do here? Basilisk gains 4. I mean, 4 is not bad. 4 is not bad. 4 is winnable. Yep. So they can hold up 2 counter spells here. Pretty much, I think like it's like if I don't know. I kind of have to go off and force them to have it because after this, I can't afford them gaining any more life, really. That's the problem. So it's kind of just here or nothing. Okay. I can play around a billion counter spells. So let's just go in for combat, take away 2 of that damage. Right. Right, and then what we can do is bling, Balustrade Spy, 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. Yep. If they have the counterspell, GG's. Sure. I kind of have to go for it. This is just so good. All right, let's see if we can't make it a 2-3. Final game of this league. Let's see if I can't get it together here. For a dub. This is a bad hand. We've just been getting some real bad mulligans. This is fine. We can drop a Generous Ent. What we can do is we can land grant first. All right, land grant first. Play this. Cycle Haunt. Cycle that. Cycle that. That's a card if I ever saw one. Kind of just need to do this at some point, so might as well now. Wow, okay, so now I just need a way to mill my deck, and I pretty much just win. So we're gonna play out the Lotus Petal. Pretty much, I just need I just need, you know, one out of the 8 mill win conditions, and I win here. Be nice if I drew it now. We're playing Affinity. Okay, playing Affinity. There was a matchup that I could beat. It's this one. The big problem is, okay, I think I'm willing to go Faithless Looting here. to feed my yard a bit more just to dig. I think I'm willing to do it. So let's Dark Ritual. Red. Faithless Looting. I'm just going for it. I mean, that's what the combo players are going to teach you to do, right? So fortunately, we're kind of out there, but that's fine. So that's enabling the Cabal Ritual and the songs. We are 2 cards deeper. This is the amount of mana that I need, right? The big question would be if they could tap for the mana leak. That would be the question. But at some point, they have to get aggressive. That's just how this deck works, right? So right now, they have 3 artifacts to tap out. Or 2, I should say, to tap for that mana leak. That's a big problem. So have to be careful about how we want to go off here. Maybe they do things too late here. So we'll play this. Play this out. So we won't exactly be able to play around the mana leak with this one, but it's okay. It's okay. Going deeper into the deck is very important here. It's going to be very important here. Let's see. Opponent being very, very stingy with their mana. Very, very, very stingy. But at least I know the type of counterspell that they have, and I can work around it. It's a counterspell that I can work around. So there you go. So they're not going to swing in. Yeah. Still have the ability to tap through here. That's it. Just infinite mana sources. Infinite mana sources. All right. I don't think I've had this problem in the other matches. This is a first. This is a first. Okay, Novice Inspector coming down. Okay, swing 2. We'll block here. Novice Inspector coming down. We'll block there, right? Okay. All right. A lot happening. A lot happening. What? Wild Cantor. All right. Now we can truly play around the mana leak. That's all I'm saying. Now we can truly play around the mana leak. Can we play around multiple? No. If they play... Yeah, they're just going to draw some clues. Come on. If they find themselves with a... All that glitters, I'm taking an L. That Ornithopter is, it's going to be doing some stuff. Just going to block this, I guess. Right? Just going to block this. Going to bring in a Ninja on the unblocked. Yep. Jutsu it is. Draw your card. So I'm taking a total of 8. Come on. It's either go off or not this turn. It's always these situations. You're at the whim of the combo deck, really. Comes down to it. All this card draw. All this card draw, opponent. Okay. Playing out some free spells. Okay. Give me it off the top. Come on. Give me it off the top. GG's. Oh, lordy lord. Like it's not GG's. All right. it's not GG's, but it's pretty much there. It's pretty much there. There's no way they don't have it. Yeah, there's no way they don't have it. See if we don't end off this league quickly into a 1-4. I think, honestly, I'm not even supposed to bring in. I honestly don't even think I'm supposed to bring in. All right, that's GG's. Ingot Chewer here. Or no, I think it is Ingot Chewer and not Pyroblast. Yeah, I think it is Ingot Chewer and not Pyroblast because we can generally play around. But this deck doesn't really play Relic against us. They could. That's I guess it's just the opportunity cost. Like they could. So board out what I usually do. Trolls are dead. Okay. See if we get memed on here. Last game of the league here. See if we get memed on. See if we get memed on. Yeah, I would love to go first. Yeah, I'd love to go first. This is a dead hand. It's a little better. This is a little better. So we'll land grant. It's not ideal, but the Manamorphose is there. So can I win next turn? Tinder Wall and a Manamorphose goes black, black. Dark Ritual makes 4. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's not. It's not the win. I think next turn I can win. It all depends. Like I'm not threatened. I don't need to go for it, or I could. It's just I have to Manamorphose Cabal Ritual to 3. No. Yeah. No. No matter how you swing it, it's like no. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. I think next turn I can win. I think next turn I have exactly enough. I just need the land untapped. Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. That's fine. Okay, that I can work with. That I can work with. No counter magic I can work with. Just got to counter right. That helps with the graveyard count. That's absolutely terrible. Okay, so this turns into black. I then Dark Ritual to 4 black, 1 red. 4 black, 1 red. Then I can go to 5 black, 1 red, and then yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, okay. Whew, all right. This is gonna turn into black. Ingot Chewer is fine. We could just put it in the yard, but they're at 20, so it's not. Yeah, no. That's gonna lose us the game. 5 black, 1 red. We're gonna go Dark Ritual. So I could. Oh no, I can't min max it. Yeah, so I Cabal Ritual here. Balustrade Spy. I can't min max it here, but I was able to at least get this game back, so that's nice. Perfect, so we mill ourselves out. Then we go Dregscape Zombie. And then we go Dregscape Zombie. And we're winning. We're doing the winning thing. We're doing the winning thing. Where is it? Lotleth Giant. 1, 2, 3. Let's see the combo go off. Yep. That is the game there. All right, let's see if we can't steal it. Run it back, opponent. Won that game. Let's see if we can't take it. Let's see if we can't take it from our opponent here. All right. I guess this. I just need a way to find a land. I mean, the Street Wraiths feed into the songs. I mean, I'll try it. I'm on the draw and I get an extra card. So there is that big benefit there. Yeah, there is that big benefit there. I don't want to Street Wraith just yet. Okay. So we'll set, like, in case they played a relic there. Holy, those some terrible draws. Okay. That's something, but not a card I really want to be using right now. Okay. Bear Cyclers. All 4 of my Street Wraiths. I'm at 12. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. All right. All right. We have found all 4. I don't think I've ever played this deck and cycled all 4 Street Wraiths in a real game. I don't think that's ever happened to me. Truly, I don't think that's ever happened to me. So that is a fun one. So we can throw one in there, and we can just hold up the Balustrade Spy if we end up losing it. But the 2 destroy the evidences just being dead cards is really unfortunate. there's a world where I guess I could have mulled one more. But I mean, I saw the Street Wraiths and the Songs of the Damned and a win condition. I'm like, all right, the man is there. The redraw is there. I got to be able to find a way to get a land, right? Land grant, Ent. Come on, something, right? Drum. Okay. Inspector. Yup. They're just thinking like, yo, do they go off this turn? We definitely don't. Yeah, I think I just pass. I think we just pass here. Drop the Destroy the Evidence and pass. We're like so close to just winning this game here. Okay, Moon Circuit Hacker. Sure, draw your card. Let's see here. Thraben Inspector comes in, so they have the ability to tap for the mana leak, which is important. Ooh, baby. All right, we're just gonna pass through. I'll drop the Destroy the Evidence because honestly, like, it's like if we draw one of the two Cabal Rituals we have, you know, that's the way to go off there, just by feeding that yard. Obviously, we feed the yard anyway with, like, you know, kind of sacrificing some of this stuff, but okay, Thrabens, yep, just creating a bunch of mana, creating a clock here. The big problem is, like, if I don't go off here, like, I'm gonna lose this game. And I really feel like I'm gonna lose this game next turn. If they don't already have the counterspell, I don't know. Like, they're not doing anything with that last mana. They could be, but they're not. Like, they could have just played that. So that's telling me that they have the counterspell. I don't know. Maybe I get lucky. But I lose next turn. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I lose next turn. So it has to be this turn. So the Manamorphose. Yeah, the Manamorphose literally has to draw me into something here. So Lotus Petal. So we're going to go Exile Simian Spirit Guide. Play the Wild Cantor with the red. Turn this into green. Play the Tinder Wall. Turn this into red. Then black. And then Songs of the Damned. Yeah, this is what they're going to counter. Counter target instant spell is really unfortunate. Counter target instant spell is really unfortunate. There's nothing I can do here. Yeah, all right, that's GG's. I didn't bring in Pyroblast, nothing. So I don't know. Black red. Okay. Like, I guess Faithless Looting. I don't know what this is supposed to get me. All right, GG's. Woo, couldn't get there, but wow, the 1-4 gang comes back. The 1-4 gang comes back, I guess.